English, obviously.
I wish you just selected like French, so I could just start speaking French the entire time. People think they're in the wrong channel.
Well, apparently, speaking of speed runs, as we were talking about speed runs earlier, I decided to Google it. I decided to look at speedrun.com. One person has submitted a speed run for Metaphor Refantatio. Clocks in at 7.5 hours.
Hey, I've played this game. Not very well, but I've played this game.
Look, this was back when Sega actually created banger after banger on Sonic games, for the most part. And then, you know, it became 3D.
I mean,
Hey,
Sonic 2D was still fine.
Well, yeah, but Sonic
was
Adventure Battle was not... Sonic Adventure was not great. Like, Sonic Adventure and Adventure 2 literally started the back and forth of one game's gonna be bad, but the next one's gonna, like, be baller.
I thought they were both good.
I've never played Adventure, I will admit that. But everything I've heard has been, it's bad. Hey, look, you collected 50 rings, good job.
I mean, at least I like the GameCube version. I never played the Dreamcast version, but
It was not good.
It was not. Also, after having Adventure 2 Battle, or Adventure 2 on Steam, I went to go play it again, and I'm like, oh my god, the controls are just god-awful. Was this game good, or did I just have really bad nostalgia for it? For the most part, I'm pretty sure it was nostalgia.
Sonic Advance 3 is the one that has like a partner mechanic, right?
Yes.
I mean, isn't Cream the Rabbit really broken in this game?
Oh, yeah. Because she has her pet
Tails
Chow.
is also broken because Tails can fly.
He's broken in every Sonic game.
He's actually not broken in this game because there is... The level design for this game is in such a fashion that flying is actually the worst way to go more often than not.
Which Sonic Advance was it where, one of the bosses was you're underwater and just have to get up to him by stalactites you can knock him down?
That's Sonic Advance 1.
Yep.
I could not get past that on anyone but Tails.
I did it with all characters. When I played the game as
Granted, I was also
8-year-old, I
much
think.
younger than I am now, but I could not fucking do it.
Jason, you need one ring. No, no, you ruined it!
I know. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
Can we talk about how the ring spins at the speed you're moving?
I didn't
Yeah,
notice
it's pretty
that.
great.
I'm now
It
distracted
even starts
by
spinning
it.
backwards when you're going left.
I'd say you have a chance at redemption, but you don't. Because you're almost done with the level.
Oh, I also like Sonic Heroes. That was good. Although the special stages in that game were complete garbage.
I will say though, I never played Sonic Heroes. It was one of those I wanted to try.
I played it. It's not actually that great.
Okay,
It
also,
has its problems. I
As-
will admit. Oh,
I will say, as funny as a lot of people, Sonic Forces was apparently pretty solid, even if it was original character do not steal the game. Apparently, it was just really fun.
I heard it's okay.
It's the idea of if you go into the game trying to think it's a serious Sonic game, you're messing. That has to hurt Sonic.
I believe this is Cream the Rabbit's first appearance, right?
It is. Also, I apologize for killing the boss too quickly. Because you
Why
can't
would you
skip the
apologize
score.
for that?
Because you can't skip the score ticker.
Mhm.
And you have to listen to for like 20 solid seconds. Like, that score ticker thing is such a point that in early Sonic games, the meta for, like, speedrunning at Games Done Quick is
Yeah,
to skid to
get
a
31
stop
seconds.
before you hit the thing.
Also, I did have to go confirm if this was Cream the Rabbit's first appearance. And in Advance 2, yes. I also had to go just check because I was like, wait a minute, has she appeared in the Archie comic before a game, though? Because there's something that a lot of people don't realize. Sonic is technically also just set in the Archie universe.
What?
Yep.
Please explain.
Yeah.
So, do you know Archie, the comic?
No.
It is an old comic series, but effectively they have the rights to Sonic the Hedgehog comics, and quite frequently they would do like crossover.
Yeah. There's, like, back when I was in not even high school, like grade school, I was collecting them.
Mm-hmm.
I
Also-
thought that it was, like, the most incredible episode, because for, like, Sonic the Hedgehog comic number 50, it was Super Sonic versus Hyper Knuckles, and I'm like, there's no way. There's no way, and I was, like, freaking out about it. And then later, when they needed to top that, they did Mecha Sonic versus Mecha Knuckles. And when the fight was finally over, Princess Sally arrested Sonic because she thought he went and intentionally got roboticized. I am not making any of this up. This is actual comic book
Actual
plot.
lore.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest, I was never into comic books.
Me neither.
So, someone, apparently 5 years ago, someone had all 684 pages of Sonic Archie the Hedgehog comic books, or all 684 comic books,
Yeah.
and they uploaded it to Imgur for people to, like, see all of them.
Doing God's work.
Not like the pages, just here's my actual collection of every Sonic comic.
Never mind. They're trolls. They're evil.
No, it's not even a troll. This is seriously impressive. These are physical copies.
And they couldn't be asked to scan them for us? I mean, to be fair, 648 comics is like 18,000. Okay, never mind.
684, but yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah, times how many pages, though?
Yeah.
It would be a 5-digit number, so I apologize for calling you a scoundrel. It's legitimate. I want that.
I thought you brought the die for a second.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, these levels are just huge.
I do enjoy that people
If
are
they
like,
do eventually have a bottom, ask me how I know.
yeah. But everyone in that thread is just like, oh my god, you've done it. You've collected all the Chaos Emeralds.
Didn't even need a scanner to do it. Oh, you're running in a circle.
I just realized this. Maybe I forgot that I have, like, this tackle attack that I just
like a
never
block.
use.
I don't think
Because
a
it's not very
single person
fast.
has ever used it unironically.
I think one of the only things people use in like Advance is literally a spin kick. And it's because it keeps your horizontal momentum, I believe.
Yeah, the spin kick is a stunt and can only be done after, like, getting off.
Let's go circle again.
What Jason's doing right now is just my life. It's just a circle.
Oh, I was supposed to go up there. I get it now. I'm a fool. I'm a foolish fool, foolishly dreaming foolish dreams.
I understand it now.
Foolish fool, foolish fool.
I understand it now.
Did you mean to make that Ace Attorney reference?
I understand it now!
Well, you know what they say about Ace Attorney. If something smells, it must be the butts.
Oh.
Oh, I recently got the Apollo trilogy and the Ace Attorney investigation games on PC.
Nice.
I need to play them.
I was doing all the Phoenix right, and then it's like, man, I just want to go play Apollo Justice. And then it's like, man, I really wish they, you know, kept making these.
So, speaking of that series, in a couple of days, actually, I can tell you precisely when, tomorrow, there is a 2-hour video premiering on, my YouTube, where, Lord Fail and I are going through, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles.
I love that game.
It's my first time playing it, so...
Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, hey, Dynasty Warriors.
Oh, the best part? We do voices.
Isn't that game voice acted?
Nope.
I don't think any of the Ace Attorneys are actually voice acted, outside
should
of, like,
be.
the call-outs. No, I honestly think they shouldn't. Just because... Think of the amount of rage people would have if the judge actually sounded smart and refined.
Whoops.
That right there, that's what people would do. They would just bomb you.
Wreck.
And look, you jump over
Get
all
a
the
ring!
coins. You jump over all the rings just to bonk into the turret and die. Great.
Hey, where's the boss where you play Puyo?
Puyo Puyo Tetris, that's,
No, not Tetris, just Puyo.
Puyo Puyo, that's, fucking, Sonic,
Mania.
yeah.
You know, the fan game.
The official fan game.
The
Yeah.
fan game that Sega was just like, y'all are better at this than we are.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
they knew they
Oh, you've got to be kidding! You piece of hairy garbage.
No, my
they
favorite...
were on like an 8 streak of terrible games. So they knew they had to bring in somebody else. It
Yeah.
was a smart move.
And what
My
did they
favorite-
do? They hire ROM hackers.
My favorite thing about Sega is honestly how they treat the Sonic community. Or how Sonic Team treats the Sonic community, let's put it that way. Because it's like,
I
oh, you
hate
made
this
fan
boss.
games? That's cool, just don't make money off of it.
Unless
Then
it's
they
from
did,
us.
Like, the,
Well, no,
Yeah,
they're
and
just
then,
like,
like,
don't
they
make
did
money
the
off the
overboard-
property, it's fine to use it for fan games and for fan art and things like that. And then they're like, yeah, just go for it.
it is both a blessing and a curse.
Your name, the Hedgehog. You're welcome.
Yeah, if
Just
you ever want the
made
most cursed thing, do a Google search of your first name, the Hedgehog, and see what comes up.
I honestly don't want to.
I did
Alright,
it.
Challenge accepted.
I did it
Anna
once.
the
No.
Hedgehog.
Oh, there is obviously a man of the Hedgehog. I was gonna say, it's probably best to use your, like...
I'm not telling y'all my real name. Sorry.
Well, no,
We
you
don't
don't have to say it
expect
out
you
Your
loud.
name is Bonabender.
All you
Yeah,
have
but
to...
then if I tell you about it.
Bonabender Fireball
God.
is your full name.
Bender Fireball.
You know what?
Finn brings up a
Maybe
point.
I
Raj
should
has
get
not
my
gotten
name
enough pets since we hit 420.
And, you know what? Man of the Hedgehog's kinda cute.
Yeah.
She kinda
Yeah.
cute over here. That's the actual Mana now, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to find a new
Oh
first name.
God, no, please.
Oh, this is some funky music.
Well, considering we're in the music plant zone, I should hope we got some music going.
All right, you know what? Let's do this. Jason the Hedgehog.
Oh, I've
yeah,
already
but-
done it, dude.
Yeah. And look, I've done Goji the Hedgehog, and it was just a shadow recolor with an eye hat.
There's
Right.
nothing interesting here.
Oh, there's plenty interesting. Like, one of them just looks like Sonic on crack. And one of them actually looks like what Jason would have made his Hedgehog Sona.
What, just green?
No.
So, I enjoy this zone because the whole music gimmick just really resonates pretty well with me. But Sonic Advance 3 had the better music zone. Because instead of Music Plant Zone, they had the Techno Bass Zone.
Didn't no, never mind.
Motherless Knave.
Okay, where's the video of someone playing Megalovania somewhere in this level?
Probably doesn't exist.
Well, then we should fix that!
I would, but we only get one. We only get 7 notes, and it's
We need 3. Ba, 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 and ba.
you get points based on how fast you go through the goalposts, and a second set of points based on how hard you hit the brakes.
I'm a big man of just upset right now.
That's not hard to do. But go on.
It's not. How did the hacker escape the FBI? He ran somewhere.
Oh my god!
Enjoying it out of that dad joke.
That was
I'm glad we
genuinely.
got out of Jason back here.
That was actually really good. Oh my god. Wow. Oh god. I'm stealing that.
You know, in celebration of New Year's, though, I think I'm gonna New Year's resolution of 1080p.
I've made that joke before.
Good.
I think we need to go back to 720p.
I think we should go back to 240. I'm tired of actually seeing content. I
Okay,
don't
but
wanna
hear me
see it.
out. 480i.
I can see it. I was kidnapped by mimes. They did unspeakable things to me.
I'm
Just
surprised
gonna
you're
keep
still talking after that.
I think one of my favorite dad jokes is still, did you know in a campground you can't run? You can only ran. Because it's past tense. I can just feel the groans. I love it.
I don't
Oh
know
my-
if it came through
I'm
Discord
immune to
noise
puns.
cancellation, but that was a very, very delayed groan.
Well, that's how you know when it's a dad joke. Now you think it's, oh, when it's a parent? No, when it's fully grown.
Yoji, I told you how bad I am at resisting temptation, right? I have a ban hammer, and I am afraid to use it, but you're making me less afraid by the second.
But look, I will stop
Mana, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
and spiders. And clowns.
Okay, I agree with the clowns.
Broken says I just looked it up, and with My Name the Hedgehog has a wiki page for it. Oh no.
Yeah, Mana also had a wiki page for
Yeah, but at least she was cute.
Like, one of the versions was just an Amy recolor, but then there was one that was actually effort.
Are you dealing damage just by hitting the little things that come out?
I don't
Or do
know.
you actually have to hit stupid face?
Tex the Hedgehog is literally just silver. Just silver.
Oh,
so
they-
just
they-
mistake.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this boss.
When he's
What do
like,
you do? What do you do with an elephant that has 3 balls? Walk him and pitch to the rhino. It's a
Huh?
baseball joke.
Oh,
that would be
sports
why I
ball.
didn't get it.
Oh, sports ball.
Yeah.
Death ball!
Death ball!
The only sports ball I know is Death Ball. That guy's
Death ball!
Oh yeah, they made a Let's Go Gambling plushie, did they?
Yep, I linked it in the Discord.
Is the plushie of the guy or the slot machine? Oh.
Both. Exactly 90 seconds.
You can now play as Miles.
Hey, Mana.
Uh,
What's the volume of a pizza with the radius of Z and a thickness of A?
pizza.
There you go.
I know how to math, Goji.
Exactly. That's why I asked.
I've been home making pizzas and it's so good.
It is.
So wait, since when did Sonic have a double jump?
Since always.
When you get off of certain things, be they, bouncers or grind rails, you actually have an action that gives you a second jump.
That looked really weird.
That was a very awkward butt slide.
I feel like this one's more of an anti-joke than a dad joke. What's brown and rhymes with Snoop? Dr. Dre.
Wow.
Termite walks into a bar and asks, "Is the bartender today?"
Oh, that was an instant death bit.
Yeah, that's the reason I stopped playing these.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's kind of a good knock-knock joke. That is a good knock-knock joke. I can enjoy this. Just knock-knock.
Nobody's there.
No, please, come on.
Who's there?
Oops, sit up there!
Doorbell repairman.
Doorbell.
No,
It's
it's quite literally just doorbell repairman. They're knocking because your doorbell's broken.
an anti-knock-knock joke.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, dang, I'm actually okay with that.
We're
That's
here
not-
to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
Get out.
What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? My
Somebody
foot.
else's foot.
Yeah.
It's also fruit by the foot.
Did you hear about the two antennas that got married? The ceremony wasn't much, but the reception was incredible. I'm done with dad jokes tonight. Look, I'm done with the dad jokes now. You're good, Mana. You can seethe for a little bit longer.
Cobalt seed.
Also, how do you think I'm dating B? It's all the dad jokes.
Yeah, if B were in this stream, she'd be losing her
I
shit.
thought it was all the flies you catch.
Nah.
Being a frog and all.
Look, I met B before I was a frog.
Oh.
Instant death pit, easy.
To be fair, that one was on me. But yeah, I can verify, because Goji and B have been together for a great long while.
It's funny because neither of us can remember.
Yeah, but I have, like, I can tell you the origin story of why... Fuck, I did it again. Nope. It's this one I gotta make. The origin story of Goji becoming a frog was when I streamed Final Fantasy III.
Yeah.
I am fully aware of that.
I'm not.
Yeah,
He
it
got
was a...
bad breath. The rest
God
is history.
fucking...
But
Wait,
yeah,
what did you say, Mana?
He got bad breath.
yeah.
Oh.
So like, you know how Jason, he uses
So he
the
became
gift.
not only a pink frog, but also silenced and blinded and paralyzed and poisoned and farted on.
And forced to make a bunch of bad puns.
Actually, Goji, what happened to you being silenced?
I wore off.
And the frog didn't?
He just
Oh,
said he liked being a frog.
Look, I just cast Frog on my... I wake up, I cast Frog on... Like... That's just how it goes. I also blind myself. But that's just natural, too.
I am
Like-
afraid of every single one of those ice slides, because I'm like, there's probably a death pit at the end of it.
But, the Final Fantasy III run, where the frog thing even happened in the first place, was also amusing because I went on to be dual shield, like, Viking. And just solo Odin.
1, go!
Man, that Final Fantasy III run was a trip.
It's like, I know,
I'll
like,
love it,
Viking's one of those weird things that Viking
sin.
technically doesn't work. in
I
Final
hear
Fantasy.
Odin, and I just think of Odin from 14, where he takes on the appearance of whatever player dealt the killing blow to him last time, and it would always be so great when it was an all-fell.
Oh yeah. I like that they did that mechanic for 14. When I think of Odin, I either think of like his like Final Fantasy incarnations, or I think of 11. Because 11 had Odin show up by Treasures of Odin, I believe, as an actual boss fight. And the funny thing is of course he would start channeling Zantetsuken, and he says something like "kneel before me." Well, if you actually did the kneel emote, he would not insta-kill you.
Okay, that's amazing.
There's two ways to do it. It's either kneel with correct timing, or put yourself in the healing position, which you're down on knee getting your mana and health back. And the thing about it is either A, he respects your choice to actually kneel to him, or B, you just ducked down and just didn't get decapitated. You got 3 SP rings in an act. Good job. And yeah, when I mentioned the whole, like, oh man, I don't remember when we started dating, Sin just Discords me, and I'm like, ah. I forget Sin is here and can hear things.
Oh yeah, I don't like this boss either.
Too bad, you gotta fight it.
Look, win or lose to this boss, you can just go new game.
No, because I got. If I'm gonna do this for the meager bit of achievements I'm getting, I need to at least unlock Knuckles, which means I have to kill the 5th boss. Motherfuck.
Knuckles!
Sonic Advance and Knuckles.
And Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
And Tails.
Motherless fucking piece of garbage.
No, it's the
Oh,
fun.
no,
Like,
here's a fun fact, and Jason will corroborate this. It is perfectly valid to play Sonic 3 and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
yeah, I've seen it.
I've seen a YouTube video of someone stack a tower up to like 9 tall, and it still works. The problem is, the tower starts leaning over, and you have to actively stabilize it. But otherwise, the circuitry still works.
Hey, Jason, those spiky bits, unlike the tail, you know what that makes me think of? That, like, one, enemy from, like, Mega Man X. And I know you're probably gonna be like, you know what, I see it.
I wonder if at some point you just have too many and Knuckles to where you just have like not
Eventually,
enough voltage.
yes. Eventually, the ROM data from Sonic 3 will have to go through so many and Knuckles gates that it won't be able to get its data to the CPU in time before the next clock cycle.
It fails on the 17th copy of Sonic and Knuckles.
Why do you know that?
I used to work at a retro video game store and got bored one day and tried it.
I was gonna say, it's also the same way, it's the same way
Is it reliably 17, or does it sometimes work with 17, or sometimes fail with 16?
16 it always worked for me, 17 it always failed.
That's fascinating.
So, I was sitting here thinking of, like, how does Jason know that? Besides testing it himself, it's the same way someone would find out how, putting a hot plate under your NES let you speedrun Dragon Quest. Complete accident.
Oh, I'm dead. No, I'm not.
Are you sure it was an accident?
I want to say overheating was the accident, but people just started realizing that they could overheat it, and they were using hot plates. But it's like overheating Dragon Quest was a complete accident. To find
Actually,
out
if I may interject here, what actually happened was they found that overheating the game caused the next combat to give a glitched amount of XP. And they found that based on the exact temperature to the 10th of a degree Celsius would change the actual number. And they found a very specific number. I don't remember what that number is, but there was a very specific number that it was within 2/10 of a degree Celsius, that the next fight would actually give enough XP to put you to level 99 and be over by about 300,000 XP. It's nuts.
One wonders what exactly it does to the circuitry to accomplish that.
Yeah, that is a hell of
Because
a mystery.
how is it affecting some bits but not all of them? Or is it affecting all of them?
Why is it consistent?
That's actually one of the better questions, if you ask me. Why is it consistent?
Actually, yeah, looking at the temperature, it was a range. It was early as 50 degrees Celsius, or sometimes it needed up to 80 degrees Celsius to get the glitch to work.
And that's gotta destroy the Famicom, right?
Yes,
Yes.
it's not healthy for the system.
It can ruin the internal memory. And that's the whole thing of it, is just...
And that's why it was banned, because they didn't want people breaking their Famicom over this.
3, 2,
Not
Oh,
to
they
mention
don't
it's...
do it anymore?
Oh, no, there are still some people who do it, but generally if their console dies, it's held to replace. You're looking at the original Famicom.
Yeah, they don't make them anymore.
Although I believe they were servicing the Famicom until like the 2000s, right?
My God,
Servicing, but not making.
Yeah.
that should not have taken me 20 seconds to do. Good lord.
You're too slow.
Literally.
Oh, I'm dead. You see, when the level name is Sky Canyon, you expect a lot of spots where you can fall off and die.
go.
Still annoying though.
Yeah, it's still very, very annoying.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
What's up?
I went looking at, the whole, if anyone else had ever tried to stack, you know, the Sonic and Knuckles things. And someone has, however, it's not straight the and Knuckles part. It was a 32X, a Game Genie, and 10 carts and Sonic 3, and it was still playable. And it's like, okay.
They just
Yeah?
needed 7 more Sonic and Knuckles.
Actually, probably fewer, because a Game Genie and a 32X, he's going to introduce some bus delay. Too much bus delay, and the ROM will not respond in time to queries.
Oh, wait,
Actually,
that's a block. That'll kill me.
The 32X was designed for more memory for the Sega, right?
It's still some physical space that will delay the signals.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just, here's it, just dude literally did a YouTube video of him doing it one by one by one, and just being like, after like 2 hours and 22 minutes, he had to lay the Genesis on its side. Because it wouldn't, you know, stand up straight.
The whole concept of the adding an entire pack and stacking 2 games like that blew my mind as a kid because it was something I'd never seen before.
It's,
Oh,
it was
I
We've
fucked
never
up and
seen
now I'm
Spence
dead.
either.
I was about to say,
I I died a full second before the screen caught up.
like, the idea of that was so good for the time.
Why didn't we ever see it again? I would have loved to have seen that again.
well, I mean,
Because
the
it-
only reason we saw it in the first place was because they had to cut Sonic 3 and 2.
I will say they probably also didn't do it again because cost.
And do you know the reason why they had to cut Sonic 3 and 2?
Because it took too long to develop.
Yep. It wasn't that the game couldn't fit on the cartridge. It's that they ran out of development time and it wasn't going to ship in time for Christmas.
This much ruins everything.
Holy hell, that would
You've
have...
had to have frame perfected that jump.
There was no... Oh my god, I'm so glad we're recording this.
Like, Sonic could have French kissed those spikes to how close he got.
Sonic
I'd
could have
say-
gotten real familiar with those spikes.
I would have gone more vulgar with it, but I felt like toning it back.
You know what? I appreciate it. Oh, fuck. No, okay. I am
Same.
quite convinced that if I fall off this part, it will kill me.
Well, you know, there's only one way to find out.
Alright, time for different boss music.
Knuckles is just vibing there.
So, fun fact, if you get directly slapped by that hand, it's an instant kill regardless of if you have rings.
It just slaps you off the path. I'd like to imagine it's not Knuckles trapped, he's just actively trying to shoot you.
Yeah, Knuckles is not necessarily known for being Sonic's friend.
Actually,
His goals just occasionally converge with Sonic's.
Actually, the amusing part is if I finish this boss, and we have the little cutscene to explain why Knuckles is suddenly playable, yes, Knuckles is trying to kill Sonic right now.
Easy. Slap. Yeah, there's that insta-kill. I guess it's just touch the hand in general and you die.
Yeah, you gotta talk to the hand, not touch it.
Oh, I was gonna be cheeky and try to kill it, but you can't.
Guess you just have to kill the other two. I would damage them equally. So that you don't have to spend much time with big spinning hand.
I think the reason the hand is not damageable is because if you could destroy that, then
Actually,
you
it
just...
doesn't have spikes on the bottom. Maybe you hit it from the bottom.
Nope,
Nope.
that damages
Okay,
me.
I tried.
Oh, fuck. And Knuckles' little thing that he's riding has guards on the side. So you have to be very on top of him to deal damage.
Time for
Are
spinning
you doing the big
hand.
swoop?
Also, I'm not appreciative of how they made Knuckles in, like, Sonic Boom be just dumb. But Sonic Boom Knuckles is probably my favorite iteration of Knuckles. Strictly because he has some really good comedy in there.
My favorite iteration of Knuckles is specifically the Sonic Boom cartoon Knuckles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's mostly what I mean, yeah. It's so good, especially when he's talking about feminism, and it's like, oh my god.
I
He
was
just
expecting that to
downplays-
fucking kill me.
My boy Knuckles' face.
Sonic Boom Knuckles, or Sonic Boom in general, was such a good show. Horrible
Which is
game.
amazing because the game is so garbage. It's like, the funniest part to me was the fact that at one point, there's a glitch that you can use in Sonic Boom to get infinite jumps. And they actually reference it in the cartoon.
Oh yeah, I love when media will be self-aware.
I did not know they referenced that in the cartoon.
But yeah, also this glitch was so easy to pull off, the Game Grumps accidentally found it out. You know, Aaron, who's notorious for not reading or knowing how to play a game for most of the time, figured out how to do infinite knuckle jumps.
God damn it. It's why when Danny got added to the show, like, so many people were, like, so anti-Danny because they wanted JonTron back. But then Danny started actually beating games.
Like, Danny was good at Punch-Out?
Danny beat Punch-Out. Enough said. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna back off until rings spawn again. I've been at the fight for long enough that the rings are much fewer and they're only one at a time. Unless I'm already at the point where... Oh! I'm in. Oh, the music changed. He's weak. Please give me another ring. I think at 5 minutes they just stop spawning rings entirely.
I don't know, if you look at it, they might have stopped spawning them entirely now. Next and this cycle, you probably should go in and just go for it, because, yeah, you're not getting rings.
No, that's a bad cycle.
I think we lost too much speed, but it's not gonna...
and we just hit the brakes.
One more. Go. Okay, one more.
Just one more time. Now's the time to die.
Shut up.
No. Dude, let's not jinx it.
I love jinxing things.
I'm trying to be like real tricky with the short hops because the base of the hand damages me. Come on. This is one. Oh, thank God.
It'd been really funny if you touched the hand like in that bit and then
That
just died
you just
anyway.
die afterwards. Right.
And then no. Yep, Knuckles mad.
And sounds like what the fuck?
You know, this
I
is...
just... Oh,
You let Eggman dupe you. Again. Whatever. See ya, Knuckles.
I won't let Eggman get away with this.
okay.
And wherever my Master Emerald is, you know.
No,
nothing else
thinking
supposed
on
to be
it,
guarding.
thinking on it, them making Knuckles that dumb in Sonic
Oh,
Boom.
this game has techno base. Hell yeah. No, we're playing this level. I was gonna be like, oh no, we're done. No, we're not. I love this level.
1. Go.
Well, epilepsy warning. Hold on, I'm gonna go look
Kinda
at the
sounds like
stream.
Battle Network music.
I'm gonna look at the stream and yep, there go the bit rates. That is exactly what I expected for this area. Oops, no bit rate.
Who needs bitrate when we can have techno?
Also, Monobender actually hit it on the nose. The level designers and musicians for this stage flat out said, we were totally inspired by Mega Man Battle Network. It's an amazing Game Boy Advance game.
It is.
I haven't played it, honestly. Did they make a collection that has like all
Yes.
of them or something?
10.
Hey, okay, well, yes, technically there are 10, but there are actually 6, because 3 through 6 have 2 versions each that are very minorly different.
How are they different?
Very minorly.
So I was trying to find.
Take how Pokemon Blue and Red are different, and then strip away about 80% of the differences. That's how different they are. They get slightly more different by 5 and 6, but not so much that you're really missing very much if you only play one of the versions. So yes, technically there's 10 games in the collection, but it's really 6. But there's still 6 pretty sizable and very, very good games. Extremely underrated.
So I went looking for the Sonic or like the Knuckles jump glitch being canon in the cartoon. The only video I found was it's effectively Knuckles just jumping into space, but someone added the pausing to the menu on it over it.
I thought they actually... Oh, I'm dead.
No, hold on.
No,
Hold
I'm
on.
actually dead.
Oh, well, die later, dang. But no,
Mana, you know what to
The-
do.
the actual writer confirmed on the show that that was the intent, was effectively him jumping into space was a nod to the glitch.
Wait, that's 1824?
Yeah.
I'm missing some in the book.
Well, you know, we got the 2025 edition of Golf with Your Friends. Add clock.
No, I still have that one. I don't have 22 or 23. Oh yeah, I must have done something during Muffin time.
Oh yeah, it's gonna tell me it's on. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow, I shit myself.
What is this? Sonic Advance 2?
Yes.
This is Sonic Advance 2.
Stop! Oh my god, I'm going to murder every last one of you. I will fire up a game of Arkanoid, bitch. Don't fucking test me.
Oh yeah, I was talking
No,
about
I'm already
Pecan.
playing it.
I love pecan pie. I'm gonna have some for Thanksgiving. So excited.
Were y'all still playing Muffin Time at the time?
I think so.
Then that's what I'm gonna write it down as.
Was it Muffin Time for Pecan? I think, yeah. Because I think we ended stream after Muffin Time.
Three, two, one.
Look,
Don't you-
I had to. God, I love this zone, though. I specifically did that thing to try and avoid that bird, and then just sat on it. Amazing.
The bird was inevitable.
The bird
I
was
just
the
sit on the
word.
bird!
Papa mau mau, papa mau mau.
Oh,
Bird.
don't you know?
Bird.
Don't you
Bird,
know
bird's
about
the
the
word.
bird? Yeah.
Yoshi knows
Every-
the bird is the word.
Everybody
No,
knows that the bird
frog
is the word. Also, I'm so glad that I finally dug out one of my meme reaction gifs, or not gifs, but one of my images I have like saved as a reaction, and just put a copy of it on my desktop so I have easy access, because this honestly applies to so many things.
What?
I put it in the Pixelpit chat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, don't you fucking do that to me. Stop!
God!
This could be like 50 different things.
What, that image?
Get the
Yeah,
mom
the
getting
image.
drunk.
Yeah. It, like, for context,
Oh,
in A Realm Reborn 2.0, when it released, you could not skip the intro cutscenes when you made a character. And if you're picking Gridania as your starting city, based on being like Lancer or Archer or Conjurer, there were just Moogles on the cart with you, which, you know, no other people can see, only you. And one of
and
them
they
just
are
steals
getting
wine.
fit chased.
Yeah, one of them just steals wine and starts drinking. So the idea was, and then you could not skip that cutscene.
They're
So
getting
that-
very high, higher than Koopo Nuts.
So it's just like, oh god, the Moogle questline though. Oh, I'm Koopo for Koopo Nuts.
That started at FF9.
I know, but that's something you had to go and say in Say Chat for the Moogle questline.
Yes, it was. And
Oh, God,
I
it's
loved it.
this boss.
I hated it.
I would just like to say there is only one faction in 14 that I got to max rank with.
The
I'll
Lamias.
give you half a guess.
It's the Lamias. The Lamias. The Snake Women.
I mean, they're nice too.
And they give you an emote where you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so in love. I forget when you stopped playing.
Mid
Motherfucking.
Shadowbringers?
Okay. Like, you remember with Lakshmi
Heaven's
and her-
Word was very much out at the time.
Yeah. But, you remember the Lakshmi fight where her whole transition was everyone's doing that whole, oh my god, I'm so in love with you kind of wave pose thing?
Vaguely.
Yeah, the Lamia questline gives you that as an emote. And it's really good. It's called Enamored. I do it
Well,
at the
This
all the
boss
time.
looked really
I need that
annoying.
when I have Mog Ants and the Pump Print.
Oh yeah, Mog Dance. Mog Dance makes me think of Johnny Bravo, though.
God. Oh, good. He's weak already. Good. Good. I want this fight to be over. Fuck you!
And now they go in reverse.
Butts. Come on. No, I wanted you to stay on the ledge. I missed all the rings, but fuck you! I was about to talk about how I was doing well. You motherless fucking piece of garbage. Wow.
You know, I don't think he's motherless. He had to have come from somewhere.
He came from
Pure
the
spite.
ground.
Pure spite.
There was this guy who made like an April Fool's
You
video
piece of...
where he gave Eggman this like 3-hour backstory. It was actually really funny. Or like his dad was a drunk or something like that.
I mean, wasn't it like also his grandfather's the reason for Shadow?
Yes, that's in Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah. I would like to just imagine that Eggman is just quite literally just a younger version of his grandfather. So he's just
Like
a
a time
clone.
traveler.
No, he's just a clone.
I mean, they do look very similar.
I'm doing great. I'm doing just fine. Everything's okay. I'm not tilted.
Yeah, I was about to ask Jason, are you a game on the Nintendo DS featuring Kirby? Because you sure are fucking tilted. Actually, if I'm right, that wasn't even the DS. Like, the DS was the, like, Kirby was a ball and you draw. I think Tilted was Game Boy.
That was Game Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
You can play that
piece
on
of
Nintendo
garbage.
Online.
Nobody likes you.
Alright, I have a guilty pleasure to announce to people. Kirby Tilt and Tumble, but in the GameCube GBA or the Game Boy player.
Okay, but hear me
Picking
out.
up your
Wario
GameCube to
We're
move it around.
Twisted.
Picking up your GameCube to move it around. That's why it's
Wario
got a
Hey,
handle.
it's got that handle for a reason, right?
WarioWare Twisted on the Game Boy player.
I need a pillow.
No,
Give me 1
there's
second. I
actually-
need a pillow. I need a pillow. 1 second.